Greetings, Hot Dog Nation. Hot Dog Nation? I think that's probably been patented already. Maybe Kung Fu Hot Dog Nation. That sounds like it's got a great ring to it. Ho ho ho! From this day forward, Riri Williams will now officially be known by me as Wee Wee Williams. Why? Because Marvel and Disney are taking the absolute piss with their fan base. And I'm here to tell you why. It's time to cue sad telephone music.
Hi, heroes. This is Stan Lee coming at you. Want you to know, Marvel has always been and always will be a reflection of the world right outside our window.
Hold your horses, Stan! Oh my god! Since the great dude passed away in 2018, it looks like Kevin Feige and co, and I'm including you, Victoria Alonso, you El Loco Enchilada, you have taken that to heart, because now it seems that Marvel going forward, and I'm talking about the MCU, is going to be a horrible reflection of not just the world outside, because I thought the whole point of your escapist entertainment was to get away from the realities of the world, which is why I love to play Mass Effect 2 and 3 back to back every year, because it's a great escape pod, you know? But this I don't understand. So poor Stan Lee, he made this video short, and unfortunately seems that part of his message, and it's a very good video by the way, it's just been reinterpreted for today's crazy narrative. Now if we even go on to the official Marvel website, look at that, Wakanda Forever. There's a poster, November the 11th, which is kind of like a very significant date for many other reasons if you're a historian of world wars. And yeah, look at that, we got what's her face now? Letitia Wright as the new Black Panther. And you know, Winston Duke is on the far left-hand side. Very small Winston Duke, which is unfortunate. Then you got Enchilada Submariner here on the right, looking nothing like the comic book character, which is even more strange. And in between, we've got the the women kings in the middle. Funny if they're shrunk down as well. Isn't that weird? I thought, Marvel, if you're promoting the MCU, why aren't these ladies a lot more bigger in the poster? Are you kind of afraid of the backlash? I find that very, very interesting. But this film is going to be cringe. My most viewed video highlights that fact, and people are saying, why are you attacking this film when it's not been released yet? But look, I've got to say this much about Chadwick Boseman, right? When we saw him in the first Black Panther film, it's not his fault. He was just undermined by other characters around him. But then if you take Captain America's Civil War, directed by the Russo brothers, look how they turned Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa into an absolute cinematic badass. That fight that he has with Bucky at one point, you've got echoes of Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon in there, haven't you? And they haven't been, the thing is, Marvel have not been able to recapture that magic moment ever again going forward. It's generic fight scene after generic fight scene. And oh boy, if you're wondering what's the point of this video, well, the MCU, if you think She-Hulk is bringing that into the forefront, Wakanda Forever is going to do the same thing. And I saw this website here on Twitter, and thanks to somebody who made a video about this, I'm just going to do my own version now. So this is a person called Anne, and it's at RDJS Films. I'm assuming they're a Robert Downey Jr. fan. And look at this. I mean, isn't this terrible, right? Have a look at this.
It's completely wrong.
I mean, you got Gwyneth Paltrow when she was still bearable at that point as Pepper Potts, just shrieking at terror at her boss Tony Stark in his experiments. And then you got brave and wild Riri Williams down below, who's just doing the same thing, but she's just on her own. And Riri Williams, Ironheart, female Iron Woman. Is that what we're going to call her now? She's going to be your new Tony Stark, folks. And look, I guarantee this much, right? Everybody's talking about the fact if Robert Downey Jr. comes back to lift the MCU back where it belongs. That's a Jennifer Warnes and Joe Cocker reference, if you've seen An Officer and the Gentleman. He's not going to be asking for $50 million. He's going to be asking for $100 million to come back as Tony Stark in a 3-film Marvel deal. And he's probably going to put some things in the contract like, I don't want any wokeism, I don't want this, I don't want that, I just want good old-fashioned Tony Stark, Iron Man, for the fans. You know, that's what I think would happen. It's not going to happen because Marvel are quite resolute. Going forward, it's the MCU and nothing but. But guys, you know me already. I'm saving that ace up my sleeve for now. So we're going to go over to Wakanda Forever. It's an official promo clip. Now, I was so surprised to see this because there's only been a short version around, and Marvel have actually closed the comment section off, so you can't do the usual trolling. Oh, it was that brave moment where Riri Williams railed white men together. Nope, it's nothing like that. It's going to be... They've actually shut the comments off, so I thought that's hilarious. But here, and I've added my vote of disconfident already. Disconfident, is that actually a word? I don't know. Well, it's there now. 6,900 upvotes, followed by 6,500 downvotes. Oh, that ratio is getting up and up. So listen, folks, let's just pay attention and see what we're going to witness before our very eyes. Wakanda Forever, Ironheart Mark 1, because Tony Stark is no longer Mark 1, the official promo clip. Here we go.
Wakanda's changed things forever. Now, nothing seems impossible. So how will you share your brilliance with the world?
I put this here, will it work?
Where are the white people at?
Keep forging your own path.
We still need something.
Or just keep forging? Become the master
Keep
forger?
reaching for what inspires you. And keep shining for everyone to see. Hey, wanna see what you're drawing there?
Yeah, this is a working model for an energy source.
Okay, I see you, young G.
Is that Janet Jackson? At this moment in time, I'd rather have 1990s Janet Jackson being Riri Williams. Oh, nothing against the actress. She's, you know what? I think Marvel are like that equivalent of the creepy man that drives around your neighborhood in a black or a white van. And they probably came up to this actress and went, hey, do you want to be in a new Marvel film? You get to be the brand new Iron Man because nobody's going to remember Robert Downey Jr. 10 years from now. Oh, would you like to come in? All right, here's a lollipop. That was creepy. I know, that was absolutely horrible. And, little fun fact, and this is absolutely true, I'm not making light of this moment, I was nearly abducted as a kid as well. And the ironic thing is, I didn't even know I was being abducted. I'll tell you that story another time, but let's just get on with this.
Genius? After all, you never know where you'll find inspiration.
Bye, love you, bye.
To bring the next great idea to life.
Still can't see any white folks around. What's going on?
See Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever in theaters November 11th.
Yes. Let's go, Brandon. Is that what she was saying? So that is it, folks. I've got to go back to a comment I heard on a live stream last Friday, and you'll see it in full in my Halloween review for a Halloween classic that hopefully will be uploaded tonight. I spent years of my life from 2008 to 2019 giving my money to Marvel every year to see their epic films, mostly epic. I'm not going to include Ant-Man in that lineup. And this is how they pay back the fans. Christian Harloff, who used to be on Collider, he might still be there. He's doing his own channel now. There's a famous meltdown of his where he said how much he loves the Star Wars brand. And then when it came to the Galaxy's Edge ride, he wasn't invited. He felt entitlement that he should be invited, but I'm guessing Disney execs never engaged with his show, even though he was spewing positive things about the Star Wars universe. He even had his name mentioned as a planet in one of the Star Wars books, and you thought that would have been enough to give him a golden Willy Wonka ticket into the universe of Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. And he wasn't invited, and he went into a super meltdown about it. It's hilarious. So what I'm saying is, my point is, I gave all my money, so did millions of other people, to go and watch these Marvel movies. And this is how Marvel decides to repay us now. You want X-Men 97? Well, you're not going to get that version anymore. It's going to be X-Men the way it should be for 2022 and beyond. You want She-Hulk fighting Abomination? That's not going to happen either, because she's going to be the worst lawyer this side south of, I don't know, Judge Judy. Although I kind of like Judge Judy, actually. And yeah, so everything that you were hoping for going forward, it was just perfect. I think Kevin Feige knew that after Infinity War, because that's for me where the Marvel Universe should have ended. They must have known this was coming up. They're waiting for Stan Lee to pop his clogs and then just carry on with the momentum of being super woke, cut your fan base off. And it's a big FU to the fans. So folks, if you enjoyed this little insight into Wakanda Forever, Ironheart Mark 1, I don't think so. Make sure you leave a like below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if I were you, and if you were me, I will catch you on that next video. Wakanda Forever.
Do you think you should just keep it the way it is?
I would keep it the way it was if it were my decision. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't like changing characters that are already established. I
Yeah.
think it's easier to just add new characters.
In the ass end of space, even aliens watch Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog. Duke Nukem approves this guy.